Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of 6TP. I'm live today with my good friends Lauren Corritt, the golden boy, and my tita, the best grandma on the planet, and Rosaura Vanriel, also known as Rosie Rosaura, and she will be your guide master for today. So today we're going to take you through our six paths. Every day you are taking your pill with us. This is the way you change and transform. This is the way you become a better person. You become better mentally, spiritually, physically, and even better mental health for everyone. We believe in this revolution that we're starting here with this incredible way of being, that if you follow six paths, you can be so much better. You can be more effective, more productive. You can be happier, and you can be more collaborative, bringing your good cheer, and you can grow in so many different ways. So today, Rosada is going to take you through the six paths, which are going to be our stillness path. We have our scalar dreamer path. We have our creator path. We have our sports passionist path. We have our authorship path. And we have our thinker path. Those are the six paths to a better life. So without further ado, let me introduce you to Rosie Rosaura.
Okay, thank you so much, Victor. Here at the 6TP Transformation Path, our motto is a place of strength, of peace, of power, and wealth. So, if I offer you one pill with six ingredients designed to help you dream bigger, grow stronger, and scale your life, will you take it? Good morning, and welcome again to the Stillness and Wellness Path. My name is Rosie Rosaura, your 60P certified coach. And we're going to begin this transformation with stillness. Stillness. What if the next level of your life doesn't require you to do more, but to become still? We live in a world that tells us move faster, do more, keep going. But sometimes transformation begins when we stop. Welcome to the Stillness Path, where we become quiet enough to hear the dream so clear and enough to begin. And here we go with the stillness. Get ready.
Small steps matter because they build consistency, prevent overwhelm, create momentum, strengthen confidence, and allow growth to compound over time. Yet we often struggle to begin because fear of failure, perfectionism, overwhelm, and self doubt create mental resistance that makes even tiny actions feel heavy. Our brains prefer comfort and familiarity, so stepping into something new triggers hesitation and the belief that we must do things perfectly or dramatically for them to count. When goals feel too big or emotionally loaded, we freeze instead of moving. But small steps dissolve that resistance and make progress possible through calm, steady action. Stillness helps you begin taking small steps and reach the finish line because it removes the inner noise that normally blocks action. Stillness creates the inner space you need to start. When your mind enters the zero zone, fear quiets, overwhelm dissolves, and perfectionism loses its grip, allowing you to see the next small step instead of the whole mountain. In stillness, your nervous system resets, your thoughts slow down, and your spirit becomes anchored, which makes action feel lighter and more possible. From that calm center, small steps become natural, not forced, and each one builds momentum until you cross the finish line. Not through pressure, but through clarity, presence, and steady movement rooted in peace. Before we begin, choose what feels right for you. You may gently close your eyes or keep them open and softly focus on one single point in front of you. Let your shoulders soften, Let your breath slow down. Let your whole being arrive in this moment. Take a slow breath in through your nose and exhale gently through your mouth. Inhale, creating space. Exhale, releasing tension. Let each breath become softer. Let each breath become slower. Let each breath guide you inward. One more time. Take a slow breath in through your nose and exhale gently through your mouth. Inhale, creating space. Exhale, releasing tension. Now we are entering the stillness area. Imagine you are walking toward a quiet inner room, a room made of peace, a room made of silence, a room made of presence. With each breath, you step closer. With each exhale, you release something you don't need. You arrive at the stillness area. In the stillness area, you enter a quiet inner room where mental noise softens, emotions settle, and your nervous system resets. It's a space of zero, nada, where you release pressure, reconnect with your breath, strengthen presence, and allow insight to rise naturally without effort, returning afterward with a calmer mind and a grounded spirit. Here, you are doing nothing, thinking nothing, planning nothing, no to-do list, no expectations, no pressure, just zero, just nada, just being. Let your mind rest like a calm lake. Let your breath move without effort. Let your spirit settle into quiet. Coming out, returning to presence. Begin to feel your body again. Feel your feet, feel your hands, feel your breath. We'll breathe our way out together. Inhale for 4. Awaken gently. Breathe in through your nose. Slow, steady. Feel your chest rise with purpose. Hold for 2. Claim the clarity. Let the stillness settle into your body. This is your reset. This is your power. Exhale for 6. Release the quiet. Let the breath flow out longer than the inhale, as if you're sending stillness into your whole day. Breathe in and notice what shifted. You didn't just sit in stillness, you strengthened something. You chose yourself. You chose clarity. You chose the quiet power inside you. Every small step you take today, every decision, every moment of courage comes from this stillness you just created. Remember this. Small steps become finish lines when they begin in stillness. You're not behind. You're not late. You're rising quietly, steadily, powerfully. And when the world gets loud, your stillness becomes your superpower. Carry it with you. Small steps matter because they build consistency.
Thank you so much. So, Lawrence, can you tell me one small step you will take today towards your goals?
Sure. I'm going to try and continue some stillness throughout the day, and try and take some pauses um, around lunchtime. Try and take a couple minutes to focus and meditate, to just center myself. And I'm going to work through my to-do list today to check things off and get stuff done.
Thank you so much, Lawrence. Remember, small steps becomes finish lines when they begin in stillness. So when the world gets loud, remember, you are not behind. You are not late. You are rising quietly, steadily, and powerfully. Carry your stillness with you because it is your superpower. And share this message with anyone that you think could benefit from it. Now we're going to continue to the next part of our pills, or 60p pills, and which is the scaling dreamers. We all have dreams. The question is, what will we do with those dreams? What will you do with yours? Who's ready to stop saying, one of these days I will, and make that one of these days today? We all have dreams. We all want a home, a career success, financial freedom, family stability, education. We want to travel. We want better health. But we have to begin saying, today is the day, not one of these days. So the scaling dreamers path focus on dreams. You have a dream and you want it to become reality. You have to create some goals, some measurement goals. Once you make those goals, you're able to move a little faster towards those goals. You have a vision. What would you like to see happen? You want to go to school because you want to obtain a better job and make some money. So that's your vision. So you set yourself a deadline. The planning, the system, the accountability, we here at the 6TP takes care of it for you. We'll help you do that planning. We'll help you do that system, that accountability that you need so far. What if your big dream isn't impossible and it just need a plan? You need to create a plan. And that's what we help you here at the 6TP Stillness and Wellness Club. We help you make your dreams become reality. Victor, do you have any dream that you want to make become reality?
I have a dream that someday, um, man, the dream that I keep having, and I'm going to say it over and over again because I visualize it. Sometimes I'm walking and I'm just looking at that number, 10,968,367 and 14 cents, right? I just can't wait to the day that I see that in my bank account. And I know that that dream isn't going to just happen because I'm dreaming it. I know that I have to dream it, visualize it, and then I have to take action and plan towards it. And so I'm doing that, ventures, writing books, showing up here, trying to grow this club, making, to make this a multi-million-dollar club. And, we don't have Dr. Pina today. Dr. Pina is absent. But Dr. Pina is a driver of our big, hairy, ambitious goals, and he wants to be the GOAT, and he's driving all of us to this level of greatness that I know one day, right, this is all going to come together because we've been sowing seeds. We've been sowing in a way that eventually is going to be really fruitful, and I can't wait. So each one of us has our own harvest, and when we are all harvesting together what we have been working at so diligently and so hard for so long.
Thank you so much for that, Victor. You have big dreams, and big dreams begin with small steps. Now we're going to transition to our creator path. Don't wait for more to create. Begin with what you already have in your hands. What you have in your hands is just enough. We always say, I want to go to school, but I'll wait until when the kids get a little bigger. I want to go make a trip, but I'll wait until when I have some more money. Don't wait anymore to create. Begin with what you have in your hands. Start with where you are. If you have teaching skills, you could create a tutoring program. If you braid here, you could eventually start with braiding here and end up with a beauty parlor. If you are a comedian, we see those in the classroom all the time. You could end up taking part in a movie. Start with what you have, especially those that have computer skills. In this area of technology, you could create a program where you teach one And that one teach another one, and another one teach another one. And when we look around, we all are computer literate people. Start with what you have. You already have the skills. God created all of us with some given skills. We have the skills that we can be problem solvers. We have the skill that we can organize. We have the leadership skills. So start with what you have. Do not wait. What you have in your hands is more than enough so that you can begin to create. Be a creator today. The creative path have some principles. And again, you start with the resources you have while building the resources you desire. So if you want to write a book, for example, you have an idea and you have a notebook and a pen. You write one page every day. If you want to become a photographer, you have a smartphone. You can take your pictures and take them and edit your photos. Start with what you have. You want to become an artist? You have pencil and you have papers. You have coloring materials. You can begin drawing consistently. Start with what you have and make that move today.
Now you know why we call her Rosie Rosaura, right? Because she has such a rosy outlook on doing hard things. Thank you for inspiring us every day, Rosaura.
Thank you, Victor. Thank you. And please spread the word. Start with what you have. Don't wait until you get more. You have enough to begin being a creator. And now we're going to move to our next path. And this is the sport passionist path. This is this path that gives us vitality. This is the path that gives us health. What do we need? We need maybe water, the blood pressure machine to monitor our blood. We need the commitment, maybe some music and a routine. It is recommended that you have some form and measurement, like your Fitbit, so you can measure how much you walk and what you did, your calories, and the Strava. But you don't need an expensive gym, you don't need fancy equipment, you don't need perfect technique or special clothes or long workouts. Start with what you have. Okay. So the sport passionist path also teaches that we can 10x. And 10x simple mean that out of 100 habits that we have, there are 80 of them that doesn't produce any benefits. So those 80 that doesn't produce benefit, we're going to subtract them. We're going to subtract them from our daily path. And we're going to multiply the 20 that are left that are going to let us produce more benefits, more gains, that is going to show us more results. And they could be small changes. So if you spend a lot of time on the social media, I know a lot of us like the social media now. So that may be something that is not contributing to your mobility level. So that may be something that you want to subtract from your list. You want to do less of it or just take it out all completely. And that is what Dr. Hardy talks about 10x, taking out the 80%, subtracting it from your daily equation that doesn't make you scale, that doesn't make you concentrate in what really matters. In exercise, you have a lot of negative self talk. Oh, I'm not motivated. I don't have no time. I'm so tired. Does that contribute to make you more mobile, more active? No. So, what we do with that, we subtract it, you take it out. Subtract the habits that keep you stuck, the habits that don't make you scale and become the person that you want to be, the habits that make you stay stagnated. You subtract those, that 80%, because a lot of the things then that we do doesn't have any real benefits. And we're going to multiply, we're going to focus on those that keep us more active, drinking water, moving daily. You don't have to move 1 hour, 2 hours. Take a walk, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and increase it little by little. Small steps matter. And the accountability. That's why we are here with you. The 6TP, Stillness and Wellness Club, can hold you accountable to make sure that you keep your body moving. So remember, if you want a 10x, according to Dr. Hardy, subtract the 80% that doesn't allow you to scale, that doesn't serve any benefits, and multiply the other 20%. And you're going to scale tremendously. Now we're going to move to the authorship path. The authorship path, I want to bring you the story of J.K. Rowling. She had an authorship journey. From a young child, she wanted to write from the age of 5, from the age of 6. She imagined herself that she was a writer, that she was going to become a famous writer one day. And she developed a plan. She had a dream, she had a vision about the Harry Potter story. But guess what? She submitted the plan several times and it got rejected. And she keeps submitting it until one day she was able to publish it. And she keep writing and she scaled. That's what we have to do to become an author. Don't be afraid. Just take the first step. If you have a story, you have a book. Begin with a sentence. Begin with a continue with a paragraph. The next day, 2 pages, 3 pages. But begin. Small steps matters. Does anyone here have any book that they're writing? Victor, you want to tell us a little bit about the book, the small steps that you're taking to complete your book?
Yes. So I'm writing a book in the Sir Persevere voice. It's a book about teaching people to be able to do hard things all the time. It's basically a story of a boy that I know very well, who basically grew up in very difficult times and how he was able to grow through life. And along the way, there's some questions about whether, the child has a destiny or a purpose or a blueprint that has, been long created by God, or if it's just luck or fate, or, it allows the reader to think about what is driving this young man and what brings him from a state of poverty to ultimately being a very successful CFO. And along the way, there are stories of overcoming and perseverance. And basically, it's geared to help people realize that whatever you set your mind to, whatever you aspire to, right? If you basically keep your eyes on the prize the whole time, you can be successful and you can succeed. And it talks about the relationships and um and the people who sold into me that I'm very grateful for. And and basically it's a story about helping people be better mentally, physically, and spiritually, which is the big thing for the Sir Persevere platform.
Thank you, Victor. That's a very interesting story. And again, remember 10x. Subtract the 80% that doesn't work and multiply the 20% that allow you to scale. So if you want to become a writer, you have to procrastinate it away, put it away. Put the idea of all of nothing, subtract that. You can do little bit by little bit. Decrease a little bit of the screen time, decrease a little bit of the social media, subtract all of those poor habits, and develop a consistent plan. A consistent plan, which means that you have an idea and you're going to begin writing 10 minutes today, 10 minutes tomorrow. You're going to set a schedule. And again, you're going to find your support and accountability team. And that's what we are here for. The 6TP Stillness and Wellness Club are here to support you through this journey, through a journey similar to the one that J.K. Rowling did. And no, she has the Harry Potter book. And finally, we're going to go to the Tinker Path. The Tinker Path is where we develop a vision. The Tinker Path is where we become more knowledgeable. The Tinker Path is where we are able to obtain information and we can share it. And the Tinker Path, we are reading the book of The Science of Scaling from Benjamin Harden. In this book, he wrote it specifically for leadership. But I find that the skills that they discuss in this book can be discussed in any area, in any area. Anything that does not mean, that is not meaningful, you need to subtract it. That's your 80% there. Apply the formula. Subtract 80% and multiply the 20%. And that's what Dr. Hardy called 10x. 10x mean doing less but doing the right things. The few actions that create a massive results and eliminating everything else. If it has no value, you eliminate it. And this concept came from Dr. Hardy books 10x, but it was created for leadership. But in addition to that, we could apply it to any area of life. And that's what the ThinkerPad does. It gives us skills that we can internalize. And learning took place when you can apply it to different areas, to different concepts, to different realities. So let us see an example how we can apply the 10x formula to the health situation. Okay, we're going to subtract everything that doesn't work, that doesn't allow us to reset or help. We got to subtract overthinking too much, skipping meals, eating out, like something that I do all the time, eat very late at night. All of those things doesn't contribute to a healthy life. So I'm going to subtract all of those, throw them in the garbage. And I'm going to multiply the 20%, even if it's 10 habits that left back, 20 habits that left back. We're going to multiply those. We're going to concentrate on those. And one of them is hydration, drinking your 8 glasses of water every day. Proteins, your sunlight, where we get the vitamin D. Reading break, sleeping windows, and 10 minutes of walk exercise. Those are going to contribute so that we can reset our health. So remember, Dr. Hardy spoke about the 10x formula, and it can be applied, even though he wrote it for leadership, we can apply it to any areas of life. Any areas of life. Subtract the 80% that doesn't allow you to scale, to complete your dreams. And the remaining 20%, you're going to multiply so we can see a transformation in you. And that is the health reset. Apply the 10x formula. Subtract everything from your daily routine that doesn't allow you to scale, doesn't allow you to reset your health, and multiply the others that stay. And guess what? We can also apply this 10x formula to the relationships. And this is one that I love and I really enjoy. If a couple constantly have misunderstanding, have drama, have triggers, have insecurities, poor communication skills, past baggage, guess what? Those doesn't contribute to a better relationship. So those are part of the 80%. We got to subtract those. We're going to take those out. And we're going to multiply the 20% that is left, which is love, respect, support, kindness, and a shared vision. So here we see that Dr. Hardy formula of 10x is not only for leadership, we could apply it for any area of our life. Raise your hands if you agree with that statement. And this is a message of gratitude and direction and inspiration from our CEO, Dr. Pina, as we move forward together. Victor, do you want to say something for Dr. Pina?
Yes, Dr. Pina, the goat. Bah! Dr. Pina wants us to continue to grow. He sows so much into us. That Dr. Pina is, um, a couple of us here would agree, the best therapist. Unfortunately, Rosada, you have to call him the best boss. But for me, I call him an incredible therapist. I will not tell you that Lawrence is also one of his patients. Oops, did I just say that on there? Um,
Oops.
yes, but we love Dr. Pina. Dr. Pina is the driver of this engine. He every day lifts us to be better people, cures people of being nice guys that just go about putting yourself last. He's helping women, grow in their self-esteem. And he sold so much into this 6TP group, helping us realize that if we do these 6 great things every day, that we can just climb heights. And we've bought into this product for over 2 years, and you can start doing this with us just the way we did. Um, just with one small step, just joining our foundation step, join our schoolyard, join everything that we're doing, come in and just take your pill with us every day. Let us help you be a dreamer. Let us help you build. Let us help you write. Let us help you be better physically. Let us help you become more creative and to think, in a sharper way. Dr. Pina helps us with all of that. And now we are all bought in. We're coaches, and we're bringing this incredible program to you every day.
Thank you so much for those words, those powerful words, those leadership words. Thank you so much. And remember, it all begins in the stillness path, and we continue to creating to become the person that we were built to create. You don't need a giant move to change your life.
No, no,
You
no.
need one small step and the courage to take it, dream it, believe it, and begin to scale it. What is your next small step? Think about it. Think about it. The step that is going to allow you to be the person that you want to be. Until the next time, continue subtracting that 80% that doesn't serve any purpose, that keeps you down, and multiply the 20%. Focus on that 20% that is going to take you to your next level, to the person that you were created to be. And until next time, continue dreaming, continue scaling, and continue subtracting and multiplying. Thank you so much.
Well, if that's all you have for us today, Hilsala, that's a good place to conclude. And that's a great place to wish everyone well. We hope that you enjoyed taking your pill with us. And this is a great time to wish you all a blessed day. Go get them, folks. Go do all the things that we told you to do and live them.
Until next time.
Until next time.